Hi guys, Ashe. Welcome to True Ashe Guidance. Today I'm going to do a reading for the collective. It's an egg reading, but I just want to get what the energy is like, and I'm going to pull 3 cards. So if you like this video, share, like, and support. Oh, and after this video, if you want to get a reading with me, you can. The link will be at the bottom for my email. Shoot me an email, and we can set something up. Okay. Spiritual guides, what message do you have for the collective today? 3 cards. What message do you have for the collective today? Feel this one. Feel that one. Feeling this one over here. Okay. We have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am in the right path. You have patience. I accept everything that happens in divine order. Wow. This energy is coming in strong. Failure, happiness, and patience. That it like coincides so perfectly. So let's get into your egg reading. This egg was prepared to pick up the energy. Not only just my energy, but because we are a collective, we share some of us, or all of us share the same type of energy in different ways, or have felt a certain way at one point or another. So whatever resonates with you, go with it. If this message is for you, I'm happy and I hope that it helps. So let's get to it. Let's just crack the egg. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. Actually, I have to get something real quick. Okay, we back. So let's get into this reading. First, I want to talk about health. Some of you might have a kidney issue, might need to flush out your kidneys. Just too much processed food. We have a big balloon here in the egg. I also see some of you may have some back issues, lower back issues. I also see that someone may have a difficult, a little challenging. It'll be fine. I don't want to scare anyone, but the birth will have some little complications. I think it's because the baby would be in a different position, and they may need to move the baby in another position, which could be very painful. and very traumatic in childbirth. It may make you want to not ever have another kid. So I do see that, some issues. Go to the doctor early, before maybe 2 weeks, or my advice is to go to the doctor maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks before your due date, just so that they can see where the baby is positioned, because I think something will change in between that time. Okay. Maybe stay away from spicy foods. If you're eating spicy seafood, stay away from it. This can be in general. This is not just for a pregnant person. Just in general. Some people have acid reflux, and it really is bothering them a lot. So anything spicy, seafood, I would stay away from. Also, some of you who wear glasses, I see that you would need another eye checkup. One of your eyes is becoming more blurry than it was before. You might have had eye surgery, but just one of your eyes is, it's very, very blurry. The fact that the egg has sunken, and if there's no spikes up from the yolk, collectively, this is telling me, or feels, I'm getting the energy and spirit is telling me that we need to rise above certain negative energy. It's like, the few of the collective have been conscious or are waking up to spirituality. But if you could see, most, if not all, of the collective is submerged in water, is in the fog. That's what spirit is telling me. So vibrations need to be up. Getting spiritually in tune. Find out what that means to you. Not just going to church and just reading the Bible, but also really going within, talking to your spiritual guides, talking to God, whoever you resonate with, or all. You really need to raise your vibration. The energy is very, very dense, very, very low. The collective is constantly thinking of the issues that they're having. Listen, spirit is telling me this very heavy. If you are in a situation or have situations that you're constantly talking about, constantly thinking about, you will not remove from that. Just like with the cards, there will be failure sure to reach you if you don't move outside of that energy. Constantly talking about something, constantly trying to work or fix something that is negative, or that you deem is negative, that you feel like is something that's going wrong, or anything negative. Putting more attention on it to try to fix it kind of makes it worse. Okay? Give it a break. Put your focus to something else that is going right. Elevate your energy. Okay. I see quite a few people here, including men, that would love to be married. Just love to be married, but what would like to be married, never been married, never found the right one. I'm hearing the word patience. And it's probably why Spirit came out, you know, and the energy came out with this patience. But it's more so having patience with yourself. I think a lot of times we put more pressure on ourselves to be or do something that is just not really conducive to our journey. Things are gonna happen regardless. Yes, we can make strides forward and to put ourselves in positions to have the things that we want, but ultimately there's some things that are just not in your control. And you don't want to just be married to be married. I have a tight ring that is like moving and I want to bring my focus to this. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's like a little tight ring that's going around, and Spirit is saying that a lot of this has to do with money. And I'm trying to get this message clear. There's a lot of people in the collective that will get large amounts of money, that have gotten a large amounts of money, that will get a large amounts of money in this recession, actually. Spirit is also saying, although there is a looming recession upon us, it's telling me the poor doesn't have to worry. I mean, that's the message I'm getting. Spirit is saying, and I'm hearing a popping from this candle, that if you feel that, or if you are afraid, some are afraid, you know, feeling like, you know, because the recession and inflation is going up, whether or not they will, you know, have a certain amount of income, or would they be okay during these times as time progress. And Spirit is saying you'll be just fine. Don't think about it. Just do what you can do and deal with things as they come. Some of the collective is really just really done with love. I mean, you are really just saying, I'm done with love, done with relationships. You're really just focusing on making yourself happy, and you're really just giving up on finding your person, or, you know, and Spirit is also saying the minute you release, the minute you say, you know, you don't want to be bothered, and you just date, and you don't even care whether anything amounts to anything, and you just really solely focus on having fun and being present and making yourself happy and putting yourself first, that's when you're gonna find your soulmate. I mean, I know that's cliche to say it is when you're not thinking about it, is when you least find it, is when you find it. But that's exactly what Spirit is gonna do. I feel like sometimes Spirit is always trying to, you know, prove you wrong. Sometimes Spirit likes to prove collective wrong. I see a lot of you guys, you know, this water got murky. And it's really submerged in this thick ring. I feel a lot of you guys collectively is in the fog, not knowing where you're going, what you're doing, what's right, what's wrong, what feels right, because sometimes what feels right is not really right. And Spirit is just saying, take a breath. Be still. When things get like that, do nothing, think nothing, say nothing. Collective also is letting me know that some of you need to practice silence. You talk too much. You talk way too much. It's really giving me you talk too much. And be careful about what you're talking about, because some of you are embellishing or making a situation more than what it really is. And it's coming off, even though you mean well, it's coming off that you are saying things in a way to villainize some people. And it's coming off a little two-faced, some of you got to just be careful of what you're talking about and who you're talking to, because I can see it backfiring on you. It's one thing to be hurt or confused about certain things when it's concerning career, love, family life. But it's another thing to gain sympathy or empathy, to embellish on something that has happened. For instance, if you're at work and you said good morning. I don't know. You said good morning to someone, and the person didn't say good morning to you, but later on that day they said, "Oh, listen, I kind of understood." Or you might say, "Oh, you didn't say good morning to me," and they say, "Oh, I've been thinking about something. I do apologize, but good morning, good afternoon. I'm sorry. I just had a lot on my mind." And I, apologize if I didn't hear you. If I did, I just was zoned out, right? But before you gotten that from the person or understood the whole situation, you would have told the whole office, "Oh, so-and-so didn't even speak to me and say good morning or blah, blah, blah." Now the whole office is upset, like, "Oh, that's shady," or "That's, that person has an attitude and I don't like that person." And now you done villainize the person, when in actually, yeah, they were, wrong. Maybe they didn't say good morning to you, and you're right. But everybody has their reasons, and it's not so much as what you think that somebody's attacking you or being defensive. So now you done villainize this whole person, and then you're not going back and saying, "Hey, no, that wasn't, I thought that was that way, but in actuality it wasn't like that." And so just for some of you, hold your tongue. That was a very important message. Don't be quick to run and tell someone about a situation that because you're up in your feelings about it, when in reality that could be probably far furthest from the truth. So that is a message for a few. Take what resonates. And this is really the season to listen more and talk less. Even I have to take that advice. I'm one to share my opinions, maybe too much. So that message could be for me that message is for me as well. I am moving the egg around softly. I do see Okay, a lot of you are going to be birthing something amazing. There's something that's coming out of this egg that is going to anchor you in finance, that's going to anchor you in love, that's going to anchor you in your spirituality. And it's quite nice. And that's only for some of the collective. I mean, I wish it was for everyone, but it's really just coming out of this egg, and it's like a loop, and it's really going to ground you. I mean, this is for some that's been working hard and trying to really focus and figure out what the next moves, but something very special, a gift is coming that's going to anchor you. I see some of you here are moving. Some are moving out of the country. Some of you are moving out of the country of US, United States, out of your own home country into another country. I see you really are really considering it. I see some of you moving out of your state. Some of you are moving out of your apartment into, you know, in your same state, but just moving in general to a better, bigger home or better home. If you're wanting a particular job or career, Spirit is saying that you definitely will get it. That you definitely will work for the company that you want to work for. Some of you collectively, or, you know, if it resonates, you know, take it. But some of you just want to be in a particular company at any capacity, because you really just want to work for the company and you want to move up, and ultimately you want to be a position of leadership. I see that a lot for you guys. A lot, you know, although we're going to be hitting this recession, a lot of babies will be coming out of this situation. I see a lot of marriages. I see a lot of children. We're going to have, mark my words, Spirit is telling me we're going to have a big baby boom. And these particular babies, and that's going to be coming during this recession, this surge of babies that's going to come is going to lift us out of this negativity. It's really going to heighten our vibration. You would think that maybe during recession that, you know, children will, you know, people won't be having babies. But during this recession, during these next 2 years, we're gonna have a huge baby boom. And trust me, some of those Republicans, no offense, is gonna blame it on the fact that they passed the abortion thing, and it's gonna have nothing to do with that at all. Partly of this baby boom has something to do with some of the collective having more financial gain. Like I said earlier, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to come into a lot of money. Financially will be set and okay. So just be careful, you know, as far as another thing, some of you women who are not having regular periods, I would go to the doctor, get that checked out. And this is a huge message. but I'm seeing here that some of you have been on birth control way too long, and you need to get off of it if you ever want to have children. If you ever want to have children, if you don't, then that's fine. Stay on your birth control. But if you ever want to have children later on, Spirit is saying get off. Let your body rest. Rest. Get off birth control and use contraceptive. Condoms. Use, try to come up with another method of, so that you don't get pregnant. But it's really saying that if you ever want to have children, you've been on it for too long. Your body needs a rest from the drug. I also see a lot of twins. I mean, people going to be having children, but I see a lot of triplets, a lot of twins in the next year. Some of you thinking about going back to school. If that's what you want, it's not a bad idea. Take your time. My suggestion is, if you have kids and a husband, family, I would do 2 classes, a semester. I wouldn't overload, and eventually, as time goes on, you'll finish. But I would definitely take your time. It's no rush. That's your confirmation that yes, it will be a good idea. Some of you are asking, would it be a good idea to go back to school? This is your confirmation. Yes, it would be. At a slow pace. Don't do it online. Some of you are thinking about doing another surgery. Doing another surgery. You might have had a tummy tuck, but now you want lipo. The Spirit has said it's fine. But I'm getting a little mixed reviews. The surgery will be fine. I'm not seeing a problem with the surgery. But this may be in conflict with your job. I'm not sure why it will be a conflict with your job. I think maybe because of the time, maybe time to heal or time to rejuvenate kind of will affect you being at work and whether or not you have enough time for it. So check your time. Check, if you have vacation time. I'm getting also that request for the time to have off, but take a day off, like a Friday, to do this actual surgery, right? And then for the weekend, and then the following, just so you could just have enough time to heal after the surgery. That's one way. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but that's what Spirit is saying. Taking a 3-day weekend, taking a day off to do the surgery, then having your Saturday, Sunday, but then that you're going to be off the next following week. Okay, so to just give you a little extra time, extra, 3 more days, it's saying, or 2 more days, because a week is 7, but prior you're taking Friday to do the surgery, but then you have Saturday and Sunday to rest those 2 days, and then going into the next week. So a good extra 2 days, doing it that way. I don't know if that resonates with someone, but yeah, the water is very cloudy, and not that it wouldn't be, There's a lot of people that, you know, the collective will really be experiencing the death of the ego. I mean, I do really see that heavily here, and it's coming up. Okay, so I don't have any other messages. I'm just trying to see if I have anything else. Some of you, this is the last thing that I do pick up and see. Some of you are in your head a lot, and Spirit is saying you need to seek someone in therapy, to go see someone to talk to, of all the thoughts and things that you got going in your head. Because sometimes it's one thing to think about something and rethink about something that's bothering you, but to think about it obsessively, to dwell in it, it's almost like you are kind of don't know what a normal life is without those thoughts and those struggles, and it become a norm to you. But it's affecting a lot of things around you as far as negativity and how people perceive you. So if I were you, I will definitely visit someone. And Spirit is saying not just a therapist, but it's a different type of therapist, like a person that that not a hypnosis, but like just a therapist that could put you in a state where you could maybe sleep, and they could, you know, read your mind. Or it's just a certain type of therapist. I think I've seen this type before, but I don't know why it's not coming to me. But just not a regular therapist. Look at other ways of seeing someone that can help with mental issues, you know, mental health in general. Just Google up mental health, you know, therapist or something like that, but just not a traditional therapist. Okay? And I think it will be very helpful to you. A lot of the bubbles are at the bottom. So yeah, we as a collective, we definitely have to raise our vibration. Okay, so let's get some more cards, just to see if there's any other message that the collective would like to say. Dear spiritual guides. For the collective. Okay, just wanted to pop up. Collective, look, we can end it right there. Collective is saying love. Love and 30, which is number 3, which is the trilogy. Listen, you know, this may resonate with some Libras. It resonates with everyone. Love is universal, but particularly Libras have to lead with love. I'm getting 3 leaves. 1, 2, 3. I'm getting 3 stars. 1, 2, 3. And then we have 30. Okay, and then we have Libra. But love. Spirit is saying that's where we need to lead with. We need to lead with love. Because if you're leading with love, an agreement. Again, I got Libra again, and I got number 24, which is 6. This is scary, guys, because 369 is the universal law, is the universal number. And these are strawberries. And this one is an agreement. Spirit has an agreement with the collective. The agreement is to give love. The agreement is to be sweet. These are both fruits in this these cards. Tomatoes, I know that a lot of us think tomatoes are vegetables, but they have seeds and they're fruit. This wanted to come out. Energy. Again, okay, we have energy. We have 28. Number 10. 28 comes down to a 10, a 1. Okay, energy. Sweeten up your energy. I'm getting, all of these are fruit. Oh, this, and we're going to leave it at that. Spirit says the collective is victory. Victory is yours. They made an agreement. Some of you take it as it resonates, but someone here, Spirit made an agreement to bring love to you, to heighten up your energy, to give you positivity and victory. Victory. You have fruit here, which in one little flower here, but these are sweet fruits. Tomatoes maybe not so sweet, but some people may feel tomatoes are sweet. To me, some tomatoes could be very acidic. But you have a flower. Some of you are going to be crowned this year. It's going to be your year. From now, and the number is 44. That's an 8. Money. Money. Some of you are going to get a lot of money. 8 is the number of money. Aries. If you have, if your sun sign or any sign in your chart has an Aries, particularly, you will definitely be coming into some money. Your finance will get stable. And flowers are sweet. They smell sweet. Fruit tastes sweet. Love sometimes, and it's so odd that, love can be sweet and sour sometimes. But it doesn't change the fact that it's love. There's a little bottle here that says love lotion. I thought it would say potion, but it says lotion. Some of you, Spirit is saying you really need to watch your tongue. Watch what you say to others. Watch who you villainize. Watch what negativity you spewed out, because those things will come back. But the agreement that Spirit has with the collective is to offer love and to offer positivity and victory. So that's all I have for you, my loves. Thank you for stopping by. If you like, please click the video, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.